Now, Trump today is he's clearly using this situation to leverage us for some big moves coming up. And let me play this clip.
Are you rethinking United States' relationship with NATO possibly getting out?
Well, I'm disappointed in NATO that we spend trillions of dollars on NATO. Think of it, trillions over the years, many trillions of dollars. It's one of the reasons we have deficits and we help other countries. And when they don't help us, I mean, it's certainly something that we should think about. I don't need Congress for that decision. As you probably know, I can make that decision myself. I'd work with some very smart people. And I'd always deal with Congress anyway, but I don't need Congress for that decision. But, you know, when you say rethink, I have nothing currently in mind, but I will say that I'm not exactly thrilled when we help them with Ukraine. Look, Ukraine would have been over in one day if we didn't help. Frankly, Ukraine would have been over in the first day. They had the best equipment in the world. It was our equipment, given by Sleepy Joe Biden. No charge, no charge. Hundreds of billions of dollars of the best equipment in the world, no charge. I will say that I'm not happy about it.
You hear what Trump said there? Not only did he just put NATO on blast, but he also said that he doesn't need Congress, which I thought he did. I'll be honest with you. I think I said that the other night. So I'll have to double check on that one. But if he doesn't need Congress and he can just pull out NATO, that's getting very interesting. Because NATO right now, Trump is clearly pissed off at them that they're showing they have no desire to help. And listen, Trump probably knew this because NATO is an arm of City of London. It's their army. We provided the army for City of London. While they never thought this would end for them in their arrogance. They stole from us. They robbed our middle class. They used our money to enrich themselves. They took over our financial markets and they used our military for their purposes. The U.S. military, they took us over. This is why all these countries, UK, Germany, France, you name it, why they all just let their militaries go down to basically nothing. Kept their intelligence agencies, especially in the UK, as that's how they run the ship. But no, NATO, which basically was the United States military, has been their army. But the problem is they never thought this would happen. They'd get this far, and they didn't rebuild. They can't rebuild. They're broke. You think our debt situation's bad? Go look at the Eurozone. It's much worse, their financial situation. So they have that all going on. They can't rebuild their military. If we end NATO, guys, they don't have a military anymore. They do have militaries, but they're pathetic. They're weak. You could take the entire Eurozone, all of their militaries, put them together into one, and they wouldn't be half as big as our military. That's a problem. And they know it. But they can't show up for this one because this one is the war that's hurting them bad. Just wait till I show you some on that. But look who is showing up for us. It looks like the Emiratis are going to go the distance with U.S. and Israel, UAE, United Arab Emirates, also Saudis, Qataris. Guys, the countries we used to consider are our enemies, or at the very least, are people we want to keep at an arm's length away. We couldn't trust them, even though we might have to do business with them, especially with the Saudis. They're now becoming our real allies. Trump is reshaping the world by exposing those who stole from us, took advantage of us for all these years, our real enemy, which is City of London, Eurozone, European Union, UN, you name it. Trump's exposing all that and showing us that these countries that have been kept under, that were pushed out, are actually the true loyal ones we can trust. This is crazy. See, when Trump went there last year to the Middle East and after the Abraham Accords were signed, and all these people are just cheering him on, like, ushering him in like a king. It's because he's setting these countries free. He's helping them get free economically. He's getting City of London out of them. And as a result, they're thankful that they all are becoming sovereign again. And that's starting to pay dividends. And Trump's building a new coalition. And that's why he created the Board of Peace. We're seeing this now. And these countries are actually showing up, which is also interesting. Ask yourself why, when Iran got attacked, it just started attacking all those other countries as well. Didn't make sense. Unless you look at Iran as an extension of City of London, and you look at all those countries as an extension of this sovereign alliance that Trump's building. It looks much different that way. Kirst today. Yeah, you think Trump doesn't know what he's doing? Kirst this is a 5-minute. I'm not going to play it, but this is all that matters. I made it really clear we will not join the offensive strikes against Iran. What did I tell you guys the other night? The first war that they found that they didn't like, that UK didn't like us in, the first one. How wild is that? It's just hilarious. You can't make this stuff up. It's so stinking ridiculous. It's just absolutely crazy. But again, Kirst continues to show who he really is, who these people really are. We've taken out or gone into what was supposed to be the big bad in the world after China, numero uno, Russia, numero dos, and then Iran. Those were supposed to be the 3 scariest nations in the world that could be enemies of NATO, the U.S., European Union. We've taken on one of these big bads. We're completely obliterating them, and none of them are showing up to help. Yeah, that tells you all you need to know. What stopped? Did my live stop? Looks all right. Okay, let's keep going. Here's Trump calling out NATO in a major statement here. United States has been informed by most of our NATO allies, in quotes. They don't want to get involved with our military operation against the terrorist regime of Iran in the Middle East. This despite the fact that almost every country strongly agreed with what we're doing, and that Iran cannot in any way, shape, or form be allowed to have a nuke. I'm not surprised by their action, however, because I always consider NATO, this is the key here, always consider NATO, where we spend hundreds of billions of dollars per year protecting these same countries, to be a one-way street. We will protect them, but they will do nothing for us. He's exposing them. This war is exposing them. This war is so much more than just going to Iran. There's so much more going on here. Trump is playing 4D chess. He really is. In a time of need, fortunately, we have decimated Iran's military. Their navy's gone, air force gone, anti-aircraft and radar is gone. Perhaps most importantly, their leaders at virtually every level are gone, never to threaten us or the world ever again. Because of the fact we've had such military success, we no longer need or desire the NATO countries' assistance. We never did. Likewise, Japan, Australia, or South Korea. Do you hear this, though? We no longer need or desire their assistance. Guys, that's a shot across the bow. That's telling NATO and everybody else paying attention, we don't need these people, and I'm calling it. I'm starting the process. See, he's seeding it out there to wake up the regular people, to show the normies, the people who don't pay as much attention. He's calling it out there. So more and more people are like, what the heck? Why do we need NATO? What are we there for? Remember, Trump's base is 90% supporting him in this. 90%. So any of those who are on the fence about NATO, he's turning them real quick. He's turning them real quick with this. We're getting closer and closer to being able to get out of NATO. And amidst all this, the PSYOP continues. Today, I saw this. So Trump operating in Iran, pulling off far more than most people think. You can see it. I keep showing you guys. I mean, it all makes sense. This is actually the war against City of London and its holdings, its connections. He's tearing that apart. But the psyops keep going up. And